Hey, Maximizers! Welcome to my life. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Crystal Maximizer, and I am a content coach. And I help business owners use YouTube to create consistent content that converts into consistent sales. And I'm so excited because the Content Cash Out membership is open. So I always start off my lives with sharing a little bit about myself. So I started creating content and started my business back in 2018. I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan, how to strategically shop and get the things that they want, like and need, without paying full price. Okay. And in 2020, my clients were like, hey, Crystal, can you teach us how to start a YouTube channel? Can you teach us how to start a business? Can you teach us how to make money? Because like there's a pandemic and like we need help. And I was like, okay. So in 2020, I accidentally became a business coach. It wasn't my goal. It wasn't my intention. It wasn't my focus. I didn't set out to be a business coach. I was just trying to teach women how to coupon. So I accidentally became a business coach in 2020. My business coach at the time was like, hey, Crystal, can you come and coach my people? And I was like, okay. So from 2020 to 2023, I did both. Now, forward facing, I was your couponing girl. I was helping women with their budgeting, with their couponing, with their meal planning. I was on the news like over 30 times. I was doing all of this couponing content. But behind the scenes, I ran my very first YouTube channel on a budget class, side hustle on a budget class. I had the Money Makers Academy. Then I had the Side Hustle Society. I was signing one-on-one clients for business coaching. And I was doing both for 3 years. And I started to feel torn. And then in 2023, I had like a 33-year-old crisis. My life low-key fell apart. But during that time, I was like, I don't want to do both anymore. And I decided that like, I want to be a business coach. So it took me almost the whole year of 2023 to decide like I was going to go the business coaching route. And serious imposter syndrome. Like, who do I think I am? I'm the couponing girl. Why do I think I can be a business coach? And all the things. Even though I had the proof, even though I actually had the clients that I was helping with their business. Y'all, I did an Instacart order in the rain today, and my twist out looked so pretty this morning, but now it's just a poof. But anywho, not worried about that. I was like, I can't do both anymore. So I decided that I wanted to be a business coach. And the first thing I did was I started a second YouTube channel. Okay. I started my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. Hey. Thanks for watching. I started a second YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, because I wanted a fresh audience of women who wanted to start and grow a business. My couponing audience had given me so many business coaching clients at that time, but I really wanted a fresh space of people who like really wanted to start and grow a business. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Hey. Let me know where y'all are watching from. What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And tell me right now, what's your business? What is your business? Who do you help? Let me know in the comments. Don't be shy. I respond to every single comment. So I started a brand new YouTube channel. And I decided I was going to be a business coach. But then my life fell apart and I was depressed for most of 2024. And I did not know what kind of business coach I was going to be. I was basically being an anything business coach for everybody. I was throwing spaghetti at the wall to see if it sticks. And y'all, it wasn't sticking. It was sliding down the walls. I had a few core clients that really kept me through 2024. I signed a few clients. When I say a few, I could probably count on these two hands how many clients I signed in 2024. And I was like, I can't do this. Like, I have to figure out like what's my secret sauce, what sets me apart, what kind of business coach do I want to be? And I sat and I said, what have I done really well in my business? And what have I helped my clients with the most in their business? The answer to that question was content. I've posted over 2,000 videos on YouTube. I've gone live over 1,000 times across social media. I've posted hundreds of videos on TikTok and Instagram. And from all of that content that I've been creating since 2018, I've been able to make over $400,000 on social media in my business. From social media, I've made over $400,000. Now that has come from brand deals, that has come from affiliates, that has come directly from the platform, but most of that money has come from me directly selling my coaching, my memberships, my masterclasses, my boot camps, my workshops, my one-on-one coaching. I've been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I got the clients from social media, from my content. And I said, I should be a content coach. I taught my mother when she was like 60 years old how to use Instagram. And she got 5 clients in like 6 months from Instagram. This is a 60-year-old woman who barely knew how to use Instagram. Like, I taught her virtually. We don't live in the same state. I taught her how to create reels, and from her reels, she got clients. And I said, if I can teach my mother, who be asking me how to send an email, how to create reels and get clients, I can help anyone create content that makes sales in their business. And that's when I said, I need to be a business coach that focuses on content. And then at the end of 2025, something that I had been shying away from. So I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to me too. I didn't want to niche down to just YouTube because I'm like, I want to help everybody with all the platforms. But I'm here to tell you, when you try to do everything, you end up doing nothing. When you try to sell to everyone, you end up selling to no one. And I said, I need to niche down to YouTube. Do I have the big four platforms? Yes. But what platform is my bread and butter? What platform made me is YouTube. What platform is for now and forever my number one platform? YouTube. So I'm specializing in helping business owners use YouTube to make consistent sales in their business. Now, I will help you with the TikTok strategy. I will help you with the Instagram strategy. I will help you with the Facebook strategy because I've made money and gotten clients on every single platform. But my main priority is YouTube, and I will teach you the other ones as a secondary platform. But if you come to me and you're like, TikTok is my main platform, can you help me? Absolutely, I can help you. But when I'm speaking to business owners, I'm speaking to those of you who want to use YouTube for your business. And that brings me to today. It's 2026 and I'm lit up as ever. I see y'all commenting. I'm coming to your comments, I promise, but I got to get this out. I'm so excited for 2026. I decided in 2025 that I wanted to start a brand new coaching program. I have been doing one-on-one coaching since my life fell apart in 2023. I've only been doing one-on-one coaching only exclusively with no group programs since like early 2024. I had a group program, closed down my couponing programs, closed down everything. And I was like, I'm only doing one-on-one coaching. And then in 2025, I was like, okay, I'm ready to do groups again. My membership that I started in 2019 that started off at $5 made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. I helped hundreds of women save tens of thousands of dollars. And I said, I needed to create something for my new ideal client, for the business owner who is ready to create consistent content. Oh my God, it's pouring out. Who are ready to create consistent content that converts into consistent sales. So I decided to create my brand new content cash out membership, and it's finally open. So I'm going to be talking about the content cash out membership right now. If you're already on my wait list and you're already on my email list, the email went out already. You can join us. I'm going to give y'all all the details about the membership, but I really want to talk about tonight how I'm using YouTube for my business in 2026. I'm going to answer all of your questions about creating content for your business, creating content on YouTube. But tonight is all about how I'm using YouTube in 2026 to grow my business and make sales. So let me look at the comments. So while I read the comments, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. What city, what state, what country are you watching from? I cut my finger today. I got this from my old job. My little star, I like hit my desk and it broke. You see 3 of the points broke. And then as I was cleaning up the glass, I poked myself with it. So I had to put a Band-Aid on because that little cut was bleeding, okay? But let me know in the comments where you watching from. What city, what state, what country are you watching from? What is your business? Who do you help? What do you sell? And for a spicy one, what's your main social media platform for business? What is your main marketing platform? If you could only pick one, which one would you pick? Don't be shy. I respond to all comments. I am live on all of my platforms, so I got to look at all the comments. But again, where are you watching from? What's your business? What's your main social media platform? I see Princess on TikTok is here from Tennessee. Welcome, welcome, welcome from Tennessee. So excited to have you if you are still here. So yes, let me know where you're watching from, what your business is, and what's your social media, your main social media platform. Welcome, 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 everyone. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, what your business is, and what's your main social media platform. Somebody's here from North Korea selling popcorn. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Cherie is here on YouTube. She says Evansville. And I had a business where I sold clothes and my brother got sick and I had to end it before I really got off the ground. Oh no. I hope your brother's okay. Riley's here. Hey, Riley, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so let me know where y'all are watching from, what your business is, and what your main social media platform is. So as I stated, I've been creating content on YouTube since 2018, and then I started my business YouTube channel in 2023. So I've had it for 2 years. We just crossed 1,000 subscribers because this is the first time that I've been really, really consistent because I was really pretty much depressed for most of 2024. And then in 2025, I was just kind of getting it together. Hey, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining. So I'm really, really, really being consistent. And I told myself, which is going into YouTube, I want to see what it will look like if I'm consistent with my YouTube channel for a whole entire year. One word you're going to hear me talk about so much is consistency. Consistency is going to build you. Hey, Gina. Consistency is going to be. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Consistency is going to build your business. Consistency is going to build your business, not virality, not hiring influencers to post your stuff. You being consistent and showing up is going to give you the results that you desire every single time. It beats everything. Hiring an influencer is great, okay? But what's happening when you aren't spending money on an influencer to give you a review, right? It's up to you to be consistent in your business. And I know that. So I said, you know what? 2026 is the year that I'm consistent. 2025, I was picking up the pieces from being depressed for 2024. I got a new house. I got a new car. I got a new laptop. I got all the new things in 2025. I had to move. It was so stressful. Now I'm settled. No big changes are happening in my life right now. So I absolutely have the capacity to be consistent. So that's why I want to talk to y'all about how I'm using YouTube for my business in 2026. So let's dig right on in. I know you. I follow you on YouTube. Well, thanks for following me. Do you still coupon? Absolutely. I still coupon. I still have my stockpile, all the things. I just don't post as much content. I plan on posting more content this year, but my number one priority is build a business with Chris. My number one priority is growing my brand new membership. The content cash out membership is kind of small. You can't see it. I'm going to have to make a bigger sign. But my number one priority this year is growing my content cash out membership. And my goal is to get 100 members in it. So couponing content will take a back seat to that because I'm really, really, really focused on helping women making money in their business from their content. And there's a lot of money being left on the table because people are not creating content in a way that allows their ideal clients to buy what they need from them. And I see so many creators who have amazing products and amazing services, and they are just not marketing themselves in the best way. And that's what I want to help you with. I want to help you market yourself in your business on social media so you make sales. If you want to get the brand deals, you get the brand deals. If you want to get the collaborations, you get the collaborations. If you want to get the affiliates deal, make the affiliate money, you can do that. If you want to make money directly from the platform, you can do that. But all of that requires you to be consistent. All of that requires you to sell. Whether you're selling your product or you're selling you to a brand, you have to be able to portray that on social media. Happy New Year, Monique. Thank you so much for joining. So with that said, let's talk about how I'm using YouTube for my business in 2026. How's your daughter? You need to post her. My daughter's doing well, playing basketball, all the things. I hate making content. Okay, so let's reframe our minds, okay? I've been on this disgustingly positive journey since probably 2022. I decided I wanted to be disgustingly positive, not toxically positive, but realistically disgustingly positive, where we can turn a negative, everything negative, we can find the positive in it. Okay. So I hate making content. You say you are a Houston balloon twister and decorator, right? Where is your number one way that you get clients right now? To get a client in your business, what's the number one way that you get clients in your business? Excuse me. Your content is your billboard. Your content is your commercial. Your content is your sales pitch. You beg on Facebook. I need you to think about content as your moneymaker, okay? If you are making balloon displays, people need balloons every day. Businesses are doing balloon displays. I just watched this girl do the balloons for TJ Maxx. She did like 4 TJ Maxxes overnight, her and her husband. They worked like, I don't know, a ridiculous amount of hours, okay? Your content can sell for you while you're sleeping. You shouldn't have to beg anyone to buy your product and service. People need what you are selling, but you need to show them why you are the best person to buy from. Okay. So I need you to reframe your mind. Your content is your sales. Your content is your commercial. Your content is your billboard. Your content is your ad. We are so blessed to have a free way to post and promote and market our business because 20 years ago, this was not an option. I just watched a TikTok where he was like, 20 years ago, there was no social media. The internet, as the way we know it right now, did not exist. There was no Amazon. There was no Uber. There was no Google. None of that existed 20 years ago, which makes me feel super old. Like I was around for the invention of this version of the internet that we're on right now. So we're in a time where we are so blessed that you have the opportunity to make hundreds of thousands of dollars from your phone, from your laptop, from your iPad. So I want you to think about your content as your commercial, as your billboard. Okay. So I decided that for 2026 and beyond, YouTube is my main platform. Okay. So what I mean by that is when you are going into this year, if you want to like content a little bit more, pick one main platform. Now, if you're going to do Facebook, you can't do this on your Facebook personal page. You need this in a Facebook business page. You need a Facebook business page. Okay. Pick one main platform. I don't care what platform you choose, but you need to choose the platform that you're most comfortable with, the platform that you want to learn, the platform that you're not scared of, and the platform where your ideal clients live. Now, I'm going to pick on you, Houston Balloon Twister. It doesn't say your name, but we're going to call you Houston Balloon Twister, right? You want to pick one main platform that you like to be on. If it's Facebook, let it be Facebook, but not your Facebook personal, your Facebook business. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Happy New Year. You want to pick one main platform. Less is more. I know you probably see people saying you need to be everywhere. You need to post everywhere. After you've built your base, yes. But if you're just starting out and you're saying you don't like content, if you're not being consistent with your content, trying to post on every single platform is overwhelming, I want you to pick one main platform. And I want you to go all in on one main platform. That's what I'm doing for YouTube. Now, my exceptions are I'm live right now on Instagram, on TikTok, on both of my YouTube channels and my Facebook business page because it doesn't cost me anything extra to look at 3 different screens. Okay. I got 2 phones. Okay. And I got my laptop over here, which is showing me for my YouTube channels and for Facebook. Okay. And I got 1 phone for TikTok and 1 phone for Instagram. It does not cost me anything extra. Hello, Karen. I was talking about you. You missed me talking about you. It doesn't cost me anything extra to go live. And then also for my YouTube channel, we're going to talk about this in a second. I do repost my shorts on every single platform. So a short that I post on my YouTube channel, I post it on TikTok, I post it on Instagram, I post it on Facebook. It takes me about 10 extra minutes to post all of those videos on all the platforms. But that's because I've been doing this for August will make 8 years, which I can't believe I've been doing this for 8 years. So I've been doing this for almost 8 years. I've been doing this for 7 years. So I've built my platforms one by one. But YouTube is always number one. So my first thing that I'm doing for my business in 2026 is I'm picking one main social media platform and I'm doing all the things. So what I mean by that is I am going to be posting on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be going live. I'm going to be posting shorts. And I'm going to try to get better at posting on my community tab. That's like at the bottom of the barrel. The other things I'm going to go into more detail in a second, okay? I decided that YouTube is my main platform. The second thing that I'm doing for my business and YouTube in 2026 is my main focus is my long form content. Now, the thing about YouTube is that short form is all the rage everywhere else, and YouTube is actually pushing shorts right now. But I want to beef up my long form videos. I want to beef up my playlist. I think I'll talk about playlists a little bit later. But I'm going to be posting twice a week long form content. Long form content is 8 to 10 minutes or longer. So I think most of my videos are around like 10 minutes. A few of them are around 8 minutes. But I'm going to be posting twice a week. That's going to give me 104 videos for the year. And that is going to help build my educational catalog. I am a content coach. I am a business coach. I want people to be able to come to my YouTube channel and binge my content and learn a lot from me in one sitting, or learn a lot from me every single week because fresh content is coming out. And I can't always teach at a high level in short form content, which is also why I absolutely love going live, because I'm going to sit here and yap with y'all for an hour and it's totally okay. This is not something that I can do in a short form video. Yeah, you could yap like this on TikTok, but it's not the same. People are not searching for educational content on TikTok in the same way that they're searching for it on YouTube. Okay. So my main focus is to post long form content, 10 minutes or longer, and to post twice a week. Once a week is the bare minimum if you're doing YouTube, but I'm doing twice a week. There was once upon a time where I was doing 3 to 4 times per week. And in December, I did Vlogmas/Contentmas, and I posted a long form video for 25 out of 31 days. So if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want you to go right now to Build a Business with Chris. It's Build a Business with KRYS and subscribe. If you're watching on my couponing YouTube channel right now, hey, please go and subscribe. Oh, I see most of you are watching on Build a Business with Chris. I'm getting it good. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. You don't want to miss it. You get 2 videos every week. Sundays and Wednesdays are my scheduled upload days. And you should get notified if you press the notification bell. Okay. All right. So the next thing that I'm doing for my business in 2026, now I just talked about long form. Okay. But I'm going to give you a reason why I'm doing this next thing. So in December of 2025, last year, I decided to do Vlogmas. And I did Vlogmas, I think 3 other times in my life. I think I did 2020. I did 2021. And maybe I did 2022. I don't know. I've done Vlogmas a couple of times on my couponing channel. And I was like, you know what? It's time to do Vlogmas again. And I'm going to do it a little bit different. So for Vlogmas 2025, I decided that I was going to post 1 long form video every day, which is a feat in itself. It took me like 3 days to record all of those videos. And I recorded all of them in November because I was like, I will be damned if this content is not done before December. It had to be done. Okay. Which I'm going to talk about in a second. But I posted a long form, but I said, you know what? I'm going to post a short every day. So in 2025, I said, I want to use YouTube to its highest potential. Where am I leaving money, opportunity on the table? And I was like, I want to do day in the life content, but I want to post shorts. So I decided in 2025 that I was going to post day in the life content. And I did that. Okay. And I went and I looked at my analytics and I see that I posted 180 shorts in 2025. I'm very proud of myself for doing that. I didn't realize I posted that many. Because I said I want to maximize my YouTube platform. And I said, what other type of content can I create? I'm really good with educational content. I'm really good with talking head content. But I had fell in love with watching day in the life content. And the day in the life content where you see people go through their day and then they tell you a story. Okay. Let me know in the comments. Type yes in the comments. Have you seen my day in the life content? Type yes in the comments if you watched any of my day in the life content. I'm in love with it. I love being able to show y'all. I'm actually recording right now. So eventually I'll shut off Instagram and record some of this. But I love being able to show y'all what I'm doing in my day. Some days I work 8 hours, and some days I work 1 hour. Some days I work -0 hours. Sometimes days I won't be doing not a near work. Okay. I love being able to show that. I love being able to tell stories about my life and my business and my family in the voiceover style. And I found a style of videos that works for me. And I was like, I love this. I'm never stopping. So I decided for my business in 2026, I'm going to double down. The growth of my YouTube channel, Chris, I'm a subscriber. I think on my YouTube channel, on my business YouTube channel, I think you are. I don't know. You would have to go to YouTube and type in Build a Business with Chris and click subscribe. I posted a short every day in December and my channel grew. I hit my 1,000 subscriber goal. My views were out the wazoo. It was just a beautiful month. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do this in 2026. So going into 2026, I decided I'm going to post a short every single day. That's 365 shorts. That's double the amount of shorts I did in 2025. Okay. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do this in a second, but one short every single day. But I want to tell you what my 2025 results were that made me make this decision. So I posted 180 shorts. From those 180 shorts, I gained 300 subscribers, which was insane. And I had 69,000 views on my channel from my shorts. And 35,000 of those views were like long-term views where people watch for more than like the first like 5 or 6 seconds. So half my views, half the people who viewed my videos stayed for at least 50% or if not the whole video. Those stats, I was like, oh, I have to post every day because I want to know what my channel will look like this time in 2027 if I post every single day a short and if I consistently post 2 videos every single week, long form. I'm loving my shorts content. Okay. I love posting shorts and it doesn't take a lot out of me to record them. Doesn't take a lot out of me to edit them. Doesn't take a lot out of me to schedule them. So it's easy. The reason why I'll say it's easy is because I'm so used to YouTube long form that doing a 2 to 3 minute video is like so easy because the old version of me, couponing Chris the Maximizer, okay, if you know me from my OG days in 2018 and 2019, I was posting a 30 to 40 minute video every day. I was editing over an hour's worth of footage every single day and getting it down to 30 or 40 minutes. So to post a 2-minute video, that is light work, okay? So it doesn't bother me and I have the time and I have the capacity to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post a short every single day. Now, I don't suggest if you are new to this, if you haven't done content for years, I would not suggest posting every single day. I don't suggest that for my clients. I suggest my clients to post 3 to 5 times per week. Typically, most of my clients start off on the 3 end because if you're not consistent or you're barely posting once a week now, trying to go from that to 5 times a week is going to overwhelm your nervous system and you're going to end up doing nothing. So most of my clients start with posting 3 times a week. And if you're doing YouTube long form, you can do 1 long form video and 3 shorts a week. Okay, which may sound like a lot, but when you do my method, it's really not a lot. And I think on Monday, I'm going to teach y'all my method on how to plan a week's worth of content with 1 idea. So make sure you come back because I'm going to be live for 10 days because this is the launch of my Content Cash Out membership. So for the next 10 days, I'm going to be live every single day around this time. Now, there are a couple days where some things may be happening where I may be going live a little bit later or even a little bit earlier, but I'm going to be live every day until January 12th. Okay. So, but the live about how you can create a week's worth of content with 1 idea is coming up on Monday. Okay. So the way that I'm going to be able to sustain this level of content is by planning. The secret to being consistent is planning your content for a month at a time. This is one of my signature frameworks. I call it PBS. It's plan, batch, and schedule. In order for you to be consistent, in order for your content to be going up every single week, you have to plan it out. You cannot wake up on Monday. What am I going to post today? Record, edit, and upload. That is not going to yield you the consistency success because what if you get sick? What if there's a snow day? I'm in Florida. What if there's a hurricane? What if you get stuck somewhere? What if you have to travel? Anything can happen. And if you are posting content day by day, you cannot sustain that consistently. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Type yes in the comments if this makes sense. Tap the screen on TikTok and Instagram if this makes sense. Okay. You have to plan your content. So I teach my clients, plan your content for a month at a time. A month sounds like a lot, but I promise you, you give yourself 4 weeks to create the content for next month. Like on December 30th, I've recorded all of my content for January. Next week, I'm recording all of my content for February. At the end of January, I'm recording all of my content for March because I'm going to be traveling for my second side hustle in March and April. So I need to make sure that all of March's content is done by the end of January. And then first week of February, I'm going to be doing April's content. And then all my content will be done for pretty much the whole spring. And then I'll do May's content sometime in March when I have a week off. You see what I mean? But planning a month at a time allows me to get ahead. You cannot do day by day and expect to be consistent. Okay. That is not going to work for you. So, for me to be able to maintain this, I plan my content for the month. I'm going to break down what that looks like. So, first off, long form content. When I go to plan my content, I only plan for my long form. So, I'm planning for pre recorded videos twice a week. I don't know if I told y'all this, but I'm going to be going live twice a week as well, which is another one of my things. So, I'm planning my long form content twice a week. Okay. In order for that, that means I need 8 videos per month. So on December 30th, I recorded 8 videos for January. So all my videos for January right now today are recorded. All I have to do is edit and schedule them. All of my February video topics are decided because the first thing I do is I choose video topics. Okay. Once I have all of my video topics, I outline them with 3 to 5 talking points, typically 5 talking points. And then I pick one day and I record all 8 of them. Or sometimes if I do 2 months at a time, I'll record 16 of them. Okay. So you plan your topics, you outline them, and you record them. This works if you're doing shorts. This works if you're doing reels. This works if you're doing TikToks, if you're doing talking head content. Now, the only thing I don't batch like this is my day in the life content. Okay. My day in the life content, the way I batch that is my day in the life content can only be 1 to 3 minutes long. So what I'm doing for 2026 is I'm going to record myself 2 to 3 times per week. If I record 2 to 3 times per week, every day that I record, I'm making 2 shorts. So if I record 3 times a week, that gives me 6 shorts. So I probably need to, one of those days I need to make 3 videos or I need to record a 4th day. Okay, you see what I mean? So I'm not recording every day, but right now I'm about 2.5 weeks. I think I have enough shorts to get me through like January 14th. I'm like 2 weeks behind, 2 weeks ahead right now of content that I'm filming. So what I'm filming today, you're not going to see that until probably end of January, but I'm creating that content every day. When I'm recording a minimum of 2 videos. And there's some days where I can do one day can give me 2 to 3 or 4 videos. Okay. So while I don't sit down and batch out all of my day in the life content, I pick the days that I'm going to record. There's going to be a week or 2 where I can't record at all. So there'll be 1 week where I'm going to record every day. Then there'll be 2 weeks where I don't record at all because I'm going to be too busy. Does that make sense? So my sit down videos, I'm recording all of those on one day. Simple, done. My day in the life content, I'm going to record 3, probably 4 times a week. And for each one of those days that I record, I'm going to make 2 videos. And that gives me 7 to 8 videos every week that I'm recording. So I'll always have enough videos to post every day. And I can always do talking head videos too. So all of my daily shorts don't need to be a day in the life. I can sit down and I can cut one of these clips and that can be a post. Point is, I need a short every single day, right? But the way for that to happen is I have to sit down and I have to plan it. Okay. Even though right now I'm like, okay, I'm going to record on February 9th and February 10th. No, but for the month of January, I sat down and I'm like, okay, these are the days I'm busy. These are the days I'm traveling. These are the days I'm recording. It's planned out. These are the days I'm recording my long form videos. It's planned out. Okay. You have to plan your content in order to be successful. If you're selling a physical product, you can sit down and batch out 12 reels, 12 shorts about your business, about your story, about your industry, about your product. Planning your content keeps you consistent. You can't do it day by day. Okay. So that's how I'm going to plan my content for a month at a time. All right. Next thing I'm doing for my YouTube channel in 2026 is I'm optimizing my description box. If you are using YouTube for your business, the description box is gold. Okay. The description box is damn near like another website. The description box allows you to put so many links. So in my description box, the first thing you're going to see right now is join the content cash out membership. Okay. That is my brand new membership for business owners who want to use YouTube to create consistent content that converts into consistent sales in their business. And the goal of the content cash out membership is to help you make an additional $1,000 per month in your business from your content. So you consistently are posting content, you're consistently making sales. The goal of the membership is to help you make an additional $1,000 per month, or your first $1,000 per month in your business. Okay. That's going to be the first link in all of my description box, whether it's a live or if it's a pre-recorded video or if it's a short. Every single first link in my description box from today on, join the content cash out membership. That's my signature offer. That is the way I can help you in your business. That's it. That's all. So first thing first, how do I want you to work with me? How do I need you to pay me? How can I help you get more of what you want? That's the first link in my description box. Next is going to be to join my email list. Thank you so much for those likes on TikTok. Join my email list. You want to be on my email list because my email list is really special. Number one, you get notified when I go live. You're going to get notified when I post a brand new long form video. You are going to get notified of all the updates of the content cash out membership. If you're on my email list, the link went out. And there's some special wait list only bonuses if you are on the wait list that you do not want to miss. They last for the next, I think, couple of days, but you do not want to miss them. And you do not want to not be in the content cash out membership, okay? But on my email list, which is free, you also are going to get a private live training. So if you like these lives, every month I'm doing a private live. And I think this month is how to start a YouTube channel, if I'm not mistaken. And our private live, I didn't write it on this calendar. I need to put it on this calendar. I don't know the date off the top of my head, but every month I'm doing a private live for my email list. So you're going to be able to be on a private live stream with just me, you, and everyone else on my email list. You can ask me questions. You can get support. I don't want to say it, but it's almost like a free coaching session. So you should be on my email list and it's free. Okay. And then when you're on my email list, there's special bonuses and exclusive things for you if and when you decide to join the Content Cash Out membership. But the Content Cash Out membership is the best way for you to work with me. And that link is going to be in the description box. So let me get off topic because I'm talking about the description box. My description box also will have a link to subscribe to my YouTube channel because you need to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. It's also going to have any affiliate links that I have. All the links to all of my other social media platforms. So if you want to follow me on TikTok or follow me on Instagram, Instagram, I do stories. I'm getting back to stories because when I look back to 2018, 2019, 2020, Crystal, she was in her Instagram stories every single day. Okay. And I want to get back to that version of myself. I was so excited and so motivated, and I was just sharing with y'all all the things. So I'm going to be in my Instagram stories intentionally more this year. So if you want to follow me on Instagram for that, I wish YouTube still had stories because I would be there all the time. But anywho, my description box has all the things. So I'm going to optimize my description box. Now, if you're using YouTube, one tip is I have a templated description box that I use for all of my live videos. Get this one. All of my pre-recorded videos get this one. And then all of my shorts have a description box. So I have a template. And then I just add links as needed. So start off with the template. And then you can use that for all of your videos. Okay. So I'm going to optimize my description box because you do not want to waste that space. It's the opportunity for you to further connect with your audience and get them off of YouTube. Next thing I'm doing, how I'm using YouTube for my business, is I'm going to go live. If you are an OG subscriber, you know that going live is one of my favorite ways to show up. I have not been going live as much as I wanted to in this last quarter because I have been behind the scenes working on my business and I have been gig working a lot. I got approved for Amazon Flex, I think in November. And I have big financial goals and I have a lot of bills. Moving, getting a new car, Kinsley going to a private school, expensive. And the bills are kicking my butt. So I was doing a little bit more gig work in the end of 2025 to just wrap all of those things up. Moving into 2026, my goal is to reduce my amount of gig work that I'm doing. But I'm saying all that to say I'm going to be going live twice a week. That's what I can commit to. The old version of me would commit to 4 to 5 times per week. I just don't have that capacity right now. So 2 times a week which is basically 8 times a month. And even if I can't do 2 times a week, my goal is to do 8 times a month. So there may be a week where you get me live 3 or 4 times and then nothing for a week and then another 3 or 4 times because I'm going to have to go live when it fits my schedule. And with Kinsley and basketball and the times that I have her and her having games and things and me traveling, it's not always conducive for me to be able to go live at this time every single day. So I am committing to 8 times a month to go live. Going live helps me so much because I'm able to answer questions for my ideal clients in real time. I'm able to get your feedback in real time. So right now, drop a question that you have about YouTube, business, social media for your business. If you've had a question in your head and you had no one to answer it, I'd love to answer it for you. I'll answer any questions about starting a business, growing a business, using social media for your business, using YouTube for your business. That is why I love going live, because you can get instantaneous feedback, and also I can get instantaneous feedback from you all. I like going live because you can feel the energy when people are giving you likes, when people are responding back to you. I love the energy. And most importantly, I love answering all the questions. So I'm going to continue to utilize going live, and I'm going to be committing, like I said, to 8 times a month. If there's months where I can do more, I absolutely will. And most of my membership launches this year, I'm going to, instead of doing like a one-time webinar, most of them I'm going to be doing live series. So I'm definitely going to do another live series in the spring, a more themed one. Like with a specific topic where I'm going to go live for like 5 days. You're going to have to sign up with your email list and all the things to get a spot. And I'll probably do them a little bit more private. But I think I'm going to do more live series because I absolutely love going live. And it's also my favorite way to sell. Okay. So that's it. The next way I'm using YouTube. Okay. I see a question. I'm going to come answer that question in just 1 second. Let me give you this next one. The next way I'm using YouTube for my business in 2026 is I'm putting strong calls to action to join my email list. So as much as I love YouTube and it's my main social media platform, I don't own it. Okay. Happy New Year, Q. I don't own it. Our social media platforms could be gone at any moment. The only thing that I own is KristenMaximizer.com and my email list. And I want to have a direct connection to my ideal clients that want to buy from me, my ideal clients who want to learn from me and who want to work with me. And the way to do that is to get them on my email list. So all of my calls to action are going to be join my email list or join the Content Cash Out membership. Those are the 2 calls to action you're going to get from me. Mostly it's going to be get on my email list. And then when you get on my email list, I'm going to sell you into the Content Cash Out membership. Simple. But I'm going to have a strong call to action to get my audience off of YouTube and into my email list. So if anything happens, you have a direct connection from me. If you're on my email list right now, you can click reply on any email that Kristen Maximizer sent you. It comes directly to my inbox. Who responds to the emails? Who's like 2 weeks behind on responding to her emails, but I'm the one that's responding, right? So a strong call to action to get off of social media and get on my email list. If you want to sign up for my email list, you can go to my website. It's Chris the Maximizer, KRYS the Maximizer. Scroll down to get on the list. If you're on TikTok or Instagram, there's a link in my bio. Get on the email list. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, there's a link in the description box to get on my email list. Hey, Big K, how are you doing? Okay, so Anchor Creation says, how much of being successful on YouTube requires planning and execution instead of just likes or watching? Okay, great question. So I've done the math. On average, if you want to grow your YouTube channel and be intentional with your YouTube channel, you need about 8 to 10 hours per month. That's about 2.5 hours a week. In my opinion, that's not a lot of hours. So you have to plan out your content for the month. That's number 1. If you're doing YouTube, you have to plan your content for the month. Off the rip. Happy New Year. You have to plan your content for the month. So in about 8 to 10 hours a month, you can be successful on YouTube. And that's what I'm teaching inside of my Content Cash Out membership. My content cash out membership is for business owners who want to use YouTube to create consistent content in their business that's going to yield them consistent sales, that's going to make them at least an additional $1,000 per month in the business. Now, what is this content cash out membership that I have been talking about? It is my brand new coaching program where I'm going to help you do just that. I'm going to help you plan your content for 30 days at a time. I'm going to help you be very, very consistent with your content. I'm going to help you create sales content so you can sell your products and services on YouTube. Now, what does the membership look like? So it is a membership month to month. When you join, you do have to stay for 6 months. But anywho, what's included in the membership? The first thing, the most important thing, is there's 3 live coaching calls in the membership every single month. Now, I like to do my membership different than everyone else simply because I like to teach live. My membership is not chock full of a bunch of pre-recorded courses, pre-recorded trainings that you sit and watch by yourself. No, I teach everything live. In the future, will I have some pre-recorded courses and trainings in there? Yes. But 90% of the membership will be taught live. So just like how I'm teaching you right now, except it's on Zoom. Okay. What that means is we're on Zoom. You get to talk to me. I get to talk to you. So if you got a question, you unmute yourself and you ask me the question. Okay. So 3 live coaching calls per month. And each of these coaching calls are themed. The first live coaching call is going to be, well, not the first, but one of the live coaching calls is going to be a monthly content planning workshop. We're going to sit down for an hour to 75 minutes and we're going to plan our content for the next month. So when we have our monthly coaching session in January, we're going to be planning out your content for February. So when you leave that coaching session, you should be able to just go and record your content for February. Okay. The second live coaching call that we're going to have is a themed masterclass where every month I'm going to teach a different topic. Now, the topic and the schedule and everything for January is going to be coming live to you guys on January 10th or 11th. I'm going to have all of the topics and things out. I have them. I just need to put it together and make it pretty. But we're going to have a themed masterclass where I'm going to have slides up and I'm going to give you a training for you to take notes around a topic. Starting a YouTube channel, growing a YouTube channel, selling on live, selling on YouTube, growing an email list, starting an email list, core topics, okay? And you all will be able to submit topics like, hey, Crystal, can you teach us this? Can you teach us that? Absolutely. And then the third is going to be a monthly hot seat one-on-one coaching. Hot seat one-on-one coaching just means we're in a group. Everyone gets a chance to raise their hand and I'm just dedicated to you for the next 5 to 10 minutes answering your questions. So that coaching call doesn't have a theme, but it's really made for you to get one-on-one individualized coaching from me in the group. And the benefit for that is that if Sam asked a question, but Keisha needed the answer to it and didn't even know she needed the answers to it, Keisha learns from me coaching Sam and vice versa. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense. So you get 3 live coaching calls with me. Now, every month that you're in the membership, the coaching calls are going to bank. So next thing you know, by June, there's going to be 18 pre-recorded coaching calls. So for people who join in the summer, they are going to be able to jump in and get all of the replays. So as long as you're in the membership, you're going to get all of the replays. Now, this membership, I'm going back to the old days, okay? I like to do stuff that's for free, keep my costs low and keep the costs low for y'all. We are going into a private Facebook group. Now, I know some people do not like Facebook, but I'm telling you, when it comes to a community, Facebook groups, they do it perfectly. And it doesn't cost me anything. And it doesn't cost you anything. And I can keep the membership at $99 per month. Because if I had to pay for a platform, I would have to charge y'all more to be in the membership because it costs to be in a platform. So all of this is going to be in a private Facebook group. You're going to be able to ask me questions. Every day you can drop a question. There's going to be weekly accountability prompts. And there's going to be support in between coaching. And if you've ever been in any of my coaching programs before, there's definitely going to be some pop-up and random lives. We have 3 scheduled per month, but I always like to pop up, jump in, etc., etc. Okay? So that is what you get in the membership. In the future, there will be more course modules and things of that nature. But right now, I just want to teach and coach live. I just want to help you all in a live setting. And the reason why the live part, I'm emphasizing on that, is because we've had enough courses. We've had enough ebooks. And you can watch 200-300 of my YouTube videos. What people need as they're growing their business and creating content is you need collaboration and you need support. You need accountability and you need help. And the way that I can help you on a Zoom call is so much better than you just watching my YouTube video, commenting a question, and I'm responding a week later. Does that make sense? Yes or no? This is better than some other memberships because other memberships just drop courses in there. They let you answer questions. You can ask questions, but they pre-record the answers to the questions. And there's not a lot of live component. One thing about me, I love teaching live. My couponing membership was the same. Everything was taught live. If you watch the replay, you watch the replay. But everything was taught live because that live connection, there's nothing that can replace that live connection besides being physically in person. If we can't be in person, I think being on Zoom is better because when I'm on Zoom and you're asking me a question, you can just unmute and get your question answered. We can have a conversation. I can ask you questions. We can have some banter and you can get what you need. Now, when you join the membership right now from my email list, oh shoot. Why is this not gone? Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I just seen something. That should be gone. I need to fix this right now. Which I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Oh, I did, but okay, hold on. I need to see something. Hold on, y'all. Okay, it's gone. I forget what I was saying, but I want to teach y'all live. I want to help y'all live, all the things. So the Content Cash On membership is $99 per month. That's it. That's all. You do have to stay for a minimum of 6 months. After the 6 months, you can leave if you want, or you can stay forever. Most clients that work with me for a minimum of 12 to 24 months. I have a one-on-one client right now. I think she's been with me since 2022. And then my second longest client right now has been with me for like 18 months. But my clients tend to stay with me for a long time because they love the coaching, they love the accountability, they love the support. Okay. So that's the Content Cash Out membership. If you want to join us, you can go to KristenMaximizer.com, click on membership. Oh, I was supposed to tell y'all the bonuses. Okay. For those of you that are already on my email list, the bonuses. Okay. The bonuses. That's what I was going to tell you. Bonuses, bonuses, bonuses when you're on the email list right now. You're going to get a YouTube content audit. So everyone who joins is going to get a YouTube content audit if you're on the wait list already. So if you're not on the wait list already, make sure you're on the wait list. So when I check and see, oh, she was on the wait list, you get this bonus. You get a YouTube content audit where I will review your channel and give you specific feedback. The YouTube content audit includes a 20-minute one-on-one review call. So you can get on a one-on-one call with me on Zoom, just me and you, and I will give you the specific feedback about your content audit. You can ask me all your questions. And also, I'm offering one TikTok and or Instagram audit. Now, that one I will give you pre-recorded feedback, but you can ask me about that content on our 20-minute one-on-one. But I'm going to give you a YouTube audit and you can get TikTok or Instagram. Not both, but TikTok or Instagram. So you're getting 2 content audits for me to review your current content and give you specific feedback before we work together. There's going to be a welcome party for the Content Cash Out membership that's coming out. And I think that's all the important things that you should know. So those are the 2 bonuses: an audit, my eyes on your content, and giving you feedback. Okay. So that is the Content Cash Out membership. Like I said, it's $99 a month. You want to join now. You don't want to wait. Get the coaching now. Our first coaching call is going to be on January 13th. You want to get in now. Get in now and I can just start your audit. What's today? I'll start doing audits on Monday. You get in this weekend. I'll start doing your audits and things. And you can be on a one-on-one call as early as next week with me. Anyone else that joins tonight, opening night, I will also give you a bonus one-on-one coaching call. I'll give you a bonus 30-minute coaching call if you join tonight, day 1, because I believe in one-on-one coaching. I know one-on-one coaching is a whole lot different than group coaching, and it's really special, and you can save that one-on-one for any time. You don't have to use it anytime soon. you can use it whenever you want. So if you join tonight, you will get an additional 30-minute one-on-one call. So Content Cash On membership, $99 per month. This is my signature offer. This is, besides one-on-one coaching, this is the only way that you're going to be able to work with me in 2026. I'm not selling anything else. I'm selling this membership and I'm selling one-on-one coaching. Okay. Let me see. Any questions? I think I have like 2 more things that I'm doing for YouTube for my business, but any questions about the membership? Any questions? Okay. Thank you for the likes. Okay, make sure I didn't miss any questions. She's a good coach. Thanks. I'm sorry, did you answer my question? Yes, I answered your question. So it's going to take 8 to 10 hours per month to use YouTube. To be successful on your YouTube channel, 8 to 10 hours per month, which is about 2.5 hours per week. Okay? Make sense? So, and that's for you to plan your content, edit your content, schedule your content, all the things. Oh, Gigi, you're going to join tonight. I'll send you your code, Gigi. Oh, I've been here for an hour. Gotcha. Any other questions? But yeah, it's going to take about 8 to 10 hours per month for YouTube. That's based on my estimates, my clients' estimates. For some people, it may take a little bit longer in the beginning. I want my bonus. Okay, Karen, you can get your bonus. I'll send you the code. I gotta make a promo code. Excuse me. I gotta make you a special promo code. So yeah, 8 to 10 hours per month, which is about 2.5 hours per week. The last way I'm using YouTube. Oh, I said optimize my playlists. My playlists, I think about those as mini courses. Basically, when I have a playlist on YouTube, I will put a bunch of videos together, like how to start a YouTube channel, how to use social media for your business, how to make sales in your business. I'll put all of those together in a playlist. So if someone has a question, I can just drop the playlist. I can also email out the playlist to my email list, which is something that I haven't done a lot of in the past, but it's something that I want to do in the future. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate that. It's something that I want to do more of in the future. And pause. I didn't tell y'all where to go and get the Content Cash Out membership. You can go to KrisTheMaximizer.com, which is my website. KrisTheMaximizer.com, KRYS the Maximizer, and literally click on membership. If you're on your phone, there's going to be 3 black lines. Click the 3 black lines and click on membership. It's also linked in my bio on TikTok and Instagram. It's linked in the description box on YouTube and Facebook. So if you want to get that bonus 30-minute coaching call, and the other bonuses, the content audits and all that thing, make sure you sign up tonight. Okay. And I do have someone who did already sign up. So I'm going to put her name on the wall of fame in a second. But I'm going to optimize my playlist. And then lastly, respond to all your comments. You're not Kim K. You're not Beyonce. Respond to all your comments. Okay. I respond to all my comments all the time. Respond to your comments. You have to think about it like this. This is how I think about my comments. Think about if you had a brick and mortar store, blah, 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 a brick and mortar store. Okay. If someone walked, I'm going to text you the code once I'm done because I got to make the code for you. Okay. I have to make the code for you, Karen. And I'll text you the code as soon as I'm done. Is that okay? Think about if you had a brick and mortar store. Okay. If someone walked into your store and they looked around and they were like, oh my gosh, these walls are so pink. I love them. I love this chair. Can you tell me more about these clothing? And let's just say the person walked into your store. They said all of that to you and all you did was, how rude is that? How annoying is that? And I hope that person walks out the store and don't buy a daggone thing from you. That's what it's like when someone comments and all you do is either like their comment or you don't respond at all. Okay. I implore you to respond to your comments as if someone is walking into your store. Right? These are your potential clients. People have questions before they buy things. People don't really buy stuff without getting their questions answered. So if someone's asking you a question, or if someone's showing you support, or if someone takes the time out to respond to something that you created, the least you can do is respond to their comment. That's the least you can do. Why would I want to spend money with someone who doesn't even take a few minutes to respond to my comments? I'm behind, but I respond to them. Now, there was some of them that got away from me on TikTok, and I've been going through my Krista Maximizer comments, and I didn't realize that some of them got away from me on there too, because I have like 100 comments from 5 years ago that I never responded to. And I was like, it would be weird if I started responding to them now because it's been like 5 years, but I didn't realize. I don't know if YouTube was hiding them or what, but I did not realize there was that many in there. I've been scrolling. I was like, oh my God, there's so many comments, but I ain't going back to them now. I'm caught up on Build a Business with Chris. I'm caught up on Instagram. I should be caught up on Facebook. I'm caught up as much as possible on TikTok. The TikTok comments get to be a little bit crazy sometimes, but respond to your comments, okay? So that's how I'm going to be using YouTube in 2026. What questions do we have? I'm going to make this promo code for my freaking mother. I'm going to make this promo code for my mother. Oh, goodness. Any questions? If you don't have any questions, was this helpful? Yes or no? I didn't know you were going live tonight. Okay, yes. I'll get to your email in just a second. Let me make this call for my mother. Any questions? If you don't have any questions, was this helpful? Yes or no? And who's excited for the Content Cash Out membership? Let me go back. Is it going to take me back? Oh my God. I got to do the whole thing again. I have done decisions to make. What do you mean? Very helpful. I have done decisions to make. What do you mean, Sam? Oh, I have some decisions to make. Oh, like decisions about your business? What kind of decisions? I mean, you don't have to. I'm excited. I'm tired of doing this by myself. Yes, girl. Hold on. I'm making this code for my mother. Let me make sure it works before I send it to you, Karen. Oh, duh. I didn't create it. I'm over here trying to use it, but I didn't create it. Okay, let's refresh. Oh my God. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, about the membership. Girl, come on. You already know the decision. Come on in. I was in the couponing, budgeting, maximizer academy with Chris. She was so attentive. We had an awesome time every week, and I still use the tools that we learned during the course of the academy. Oh, yes. Thank you, Kim. You'll be surprised what decision I made about my job. Did you quit that job, girl? Did you quit that job? Yes. So you definitely need to come to the membership. You already know. You need to come to the membership. You already know. You already know. Let's see if this works. You already know you need to be in there. I came over from TikTok. Hey, Amanda. I miss y'all. Listen, you need to come in the membership, Sam. You already know, girl. You already know. You need the support, and I'd love to help you. Okay, my coupon codes ain't working. I don't understand. Let me refresh. Hold on. Maybe I'm not doing something right. I'm not doing something right. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Oh, whoops. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm trying to get this stupid code to work for her, y'all. So I got to make code. Yes, Karen. It's going to help close by K because I can help you make more reels. I don't know what is happening and why this is not working. Oh, I think I know what I have to do again. Okay, let's try again. All right, hold on. I'm coming, y'all. Ha! I figured it out. Okay. First, Karen, let me text you your code. I figured out what I did wrong. Okay, there's your code, Karen. Let me go back to my TikTok. All right. Is this going to help close by K? Yes. I will help you even though I know you're not doing YouTube. This is you getting back to creating your reels. This is going to get back to you being able to get clients from your reels. This is going to be getting you back to being more consistent with sewing and holding you accountable. I'm a wreath maker who acts more like a hobbyist right now, but I really want to get this off the ground. Would the membership help me? Yes, Amanda, would love to help you. Do you currently create content now on your social media platform for your wreaths? If so, what platform? Okay, Nikisha sent me an email. Let me read her email. Yes, okay, so let me do yours, Nikisha. Other than posting them to Facebook, I'm not great at social media. Okay. So, what the membership will help you do is if Facebook stays your main platform, that's totally fine. But basically, I would help you come up with a content strategy using your Facebook business page and potentially a Facebook group so that you can start to get more clients. So that you can start to get more clients to buy your reefs. You have to go to the website, Karen. So that's the code that you're going to put in. So the website, hold on. Forgot I have to spoon feed you. Also, I sent you an email. Did you get the email, Karen? You also should have got the email. Yeah, you should have had an email. I see you on the email list, so you should have got the email too. But I put the link in your text as well. Make sure you put the code in so you can get your discount. I ain't giving out no refunds. But yeah, so what I would help you do is to come up with a content strategy for your reefs on Facebook if you decide to keep Facebook as your platform. So that's what the membership will help you do. It's going to help you create consistent content that's going to get you sales. And then you can do year-round reefs, right? You can have winter reefs, you can have Easter reefs, you can do all the seasons. And then that's the type of content you would be creating to get orders. And you could also do custom orders if you like to do that as well. But basically, I would teach you how to create videos for you to market your reefs. That's what we're doing in the content cash out membership. Creating content that's going to yield you sales in your business. Does that make sense, Amanda? Um Okay, I need to give that a second and refresh this. And let me see if I can use this one. Absolutely. I'm getting ready for 2 vendor shows in February that I'm losing out on content for all the time. Oh my goodness. Then you definitely need to be in the membership. We can start creating videos now. And then also when you go to the vendor event, I can teach you now what type of content you should be creating at that event. And you can use those videos for your social media moving forward after the event. And if you did join tonight, we could also get that additional 30-minute one-on-one call, and we could talk about that as well. Anybody else have any other questions about YouTube, about the membership? I'm so excited. I'm going to see who else joined so I can get y'all up on the wall. I'm trying to get this other one to work. Anybody have any other questions? Okay. I'm done. Okay, Gigi, I'm gonna get you on the wall. I'm gonna get you on the wall, Karen. So excited to have you. This is not doing what I needed to do. All right, hold on. Let me try one more thing. It won't let me do. Anybody else have any other questions? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. I know I'm over here silent. Okay, hopefully that works. When are you coming? I think my computer may have some services. You mean some services? Some viruses? What are you talking about? Okay. What do you mean it may have some services? You mean viruses? Okay, so let's welcome all the people who have joined the Content Cash Out membership. First, we want to say welcome to Rashida. She was the first one to join the Content Cash Out membership. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to put her up here. And then we got, good old Karen GG. I'm going to put Karen. Boop. Y'all will get y'all welcome emails and things tomorrow because I have to customize it, and I also add in your 30-minute coaching call. Welcome to Karen Gigi, my mother. Welcome, Karen. She's in there. We also got Sam. Welcome, Sam. We're so excited to have you. So excited to work with you again, Sam. So excited. Yay. So excited. And I know I have one more person that wants to join tonight, but I'm trying to get her in. Okay. So excited to have you, ladies. I'm gonna have to make my sign bigger. Hold on. All right, ladies. Does anybody have any other questions? I know we talked about a lot tonight. I'm so excited to have y'all in the Content Cash Out membership. It's going to be epic. Epic. Okay. Trying to get it all together, guys. So I'm filled in emails and text messages and all the things. Does anybody have any other questions for me? I'm so excited. Yeah. So tomorrow I'll send y'all the email, and the 30-minute coaching link will be in there in case you want to book it now, or you can book it later. It doesn't really matter. Right? But the link will be in there for you to book it. And the details of the content audit, I will have that all to you guys. Anybody have any other questions? I don't see any. I want to thank y'all so much. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm so excited to have y'all. Oh, shoot. I'm very excited for this. Okay, I figured out what I needed to figure out. So, I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. I will be live again tomorrow talking about all things content cash out membership. I'm starting my journal for 2026. Oh, I got a new one too. And I already started journaling. I picked my words of the year. See, I already started journaling for every day. And I picked my words of the year. Content, consistency, and cash are my words of the year. And then I have my journaling prompts in there too. So, yeah. Good job, Karen. All right, I'm gotta go because I picked up an Amazon Flex shift for the morning. So I have to be up early. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Shout out to everyone who joined the Content Cash Out membership. If you join before midnight tonight, you can still get all of the things. Nice, my words are embodied and rooted. Ooh, love that. You can still get the bonus. I will email y'all tomorrow with all the things that I owe y'all because it has been a long day. I was tired. I'm going to bed. And I will see you all tomorrow. I'll be live around this time tomorrow. My live is already scheduled for 9 p.m. Eastern. So, yes, so excited. So, you all have a good night. And I will see you tomorrow. I sent you your email, Keisha, so you should be good. Bye.